Is the bitch ready?
Well, she's very shiny.
Look at her and weep tears of pure gold.
Welcome back to your favorite racing channel. Today we're going to talk GTA 4 specifically. And if you've just unlocked the mission, it's called Number 1. It's one of Brucey's missions, and it opens up the racing options that's in the single-player mode. And maybe you're just having some nostalgia. Maybe you just want to go play GTA 4 online. I don't know, but to do that, you're going to need the car that you are capable of winning with. And with all the nostalgia going around, I noticed there's really never been any official testing of these cars. So I decided to make this quick showing so you could see the top 5 positions in the GTA 4 car world. And because I didn't have many people to test with and online was kind of dead, I decided to take on Brucey's North Alderney race in the single player mode. One, because it has 5 laps, and 2, because I could get it to spawn consistently. Sure, there's cars and pedestrians, but I feel confident in these lap times. Definitely be used to unlock all the 9 races that Brucey presents. If this is something you like, feel free to thumbs it up and let me know in the comments. With good views, I will follow it up with more cars, and I personally liked testing the executive class most, so I'd love to go back and do that. So without further delay, let's get into it.
Well, what should I do? I mean, I need a flashy car. People are going to think I'm a no-nut bullshitter if I fail to deliver here.
So honorable mention today is the Sultan RS, which fell in the 6th position with a 103.56, but I think it deserves to be listed here for various reasons. One, you can nab this car parked behind a garage in the very northern part of the western island, in this area called West Dyke. It'll spawn there constantly, so if you ever need a car with no cops involved, you have one. The Sultan RS is a superb sports class car, and for a freebie and looking like nothing else in the game, it's a great choice. It is effectively the only tuner car, since there's no upgrade garage like there is in GTA 5. So it feels tuner, and it's a blast to drive, and it's the reason we have the Sultan RS in GTA 5. So anyone who likes this fast car, you're sure to go and pick it up, and just use it as an option in general, because it's definitely something you can win with. The Turismo comes in the 5th position. It's a supercar. You can pick it up by spawning around the map or at the Grotti dealership, the street over from your safe house in Middle Park East. The Turismo is a solid middle ground performance car with excellent handling and good top speed. If you're new to the insanity of the vehicle physics of GTA 4, this is the car for you. It's a good racer, and you'll really love the Turismo. And it pulled off a 102.53. In the 4th position, and really tied for the Turismo, is the well-loved Comet. This supercar is given to you by Brucey in the race Number 1, and you'll want to immediately keep it at a safe house once you get it, because it won't spawn otherwise. And that's really a bummer too, because it's a very fast and performance-oriented vehicle that it's really a fan favorite of many of the people who drive it. And once you drive it, it's easy to see why. So it's something you're going to want to pick up. It came in with a 102.53. In the 3rd position is the Coquette, and it may be listed as a sports car, but it is fast. Its stiff handling is a handful, but once you get used to it, you'll see the engine more than makes up for it. The Coquette is considered a rare spawning car, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Just look around long enough and you'll run into it. If you are not wanting to wait around for one to spawn, a good example is the mission Payback, where the 2 Pavanos are driving one, and once they stop with the car and you complete the mission, you can pick the car up and leave with it. It pulled off this track in a 101.30. 2nd position is no stranger to speed. The Infernus, the iconic supercar, is given to you as a gift by Bernie Crane, aka Florian Kravick, for your help in completing his missions. And hold on to it, because it won't spawn otherwise. The Infernus also has a stiff handling with a powerful engine and exceptional top speed. It's also a big car, so you can get into trouble easily with it, so make sure you use those brakes a lot. Try not to fit in any tight squeezes, and otherwise this will be one of your most cherished vehicles. It'll crush this track in a 59.86 lap time. You may have never heard of the 1st position, The Super GT is a supercar that spawns very rarely. It took me getting both the Infernus and the Comet, driving around with it to make one spawn, but it does spawn from time to time. So when you find it, it's not a notable car by any means, but once you discover it, you will want to have one at your safe house for quick getaways. It's nimble, fast, and if you can get over its blasé looks, it will definitely end up being a go-to car for you. It pulled the track off in a 59.56 seconds. So let's say it like this. Obviously, any of the cars in this list can win against these sad computer opponents, and even if you are not used to these physics, you'll be able to rein them in pretty easily and get used to it, especially with these high-performance vehicles that do a great job on the track. And even if you're not the best, can probably get you in a win pretty good. A Coquette is a great example of a car that even if you can't handle it, it's so performance-oriented that you can kind of walk around the track and just pull in a win. So if you're thinking about cranking on GTA 4 again, this list will help you win in one form or another. So I wanted to wish you the best of luck, and I want to say, keep racing. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And like Brucey says, do it VIP style, you winners. Primo out.
Intense! Intense! I fucking love you, man. Number one, good driving. How do I look? Pretty good, right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Take me back to my apartment, man. I'm feeling jacked. I want to hit the weights now.